Hello, I'm going to go over how to properly use the professional COVID-19 box by Abbott. It's called the professional box because it has 40 test kits in a box. It comes with instructions and pamphlets. It comes with a positive control, and this is what we're going to use to make one test positive, because we want to make sure that the box can properly read a positive and a negative. As like with anything, when you're doing laboratory tests, you want to have at least 2 levels of control, preferably a high or low. And since this is COVID, we want to have a positive and a negative. 40 swabs come in a box. I'm going to go over a little bit of information with you before we get started. You want to make sure that you report your results to whatever your state's regulation is. Like with us right now, we only have to report positives to our state of Georgia website, but some places you have to report positive and negatives. Please treat every patient as if they are positive, because you don't know, so you want to have on your appropriate PPE at all times. False negatives can occur if you don't perform the test properly, so that's what we're going to go over so you can avoid that. I'm going to put on my mask and my face shield, my gloves, and wear whatever appropriate PPE is deemed appropriate for where you're working. Some places it might be goggles, some places it might be N95 mask. But if someone is suspected of having COVID, you should wear an N95 mask and your face shield or goggles. I'm going to show you how to perform a test on a patient. There's a little notch up here. You rip the little notch open, take your test out the foil pouch. You want to make sure that the blue line is present and the background is white. The blue line is your internal built-in positive control, and the white background is your negative built-in internal control. You're going to get a swab out of the test kit. You're going to go in about this much, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch in each nair, and go slowly around at least 5 times. You can go around more times if you want. Okay. It's very, very important that you only use the supplies that come in each box. You would not want to use a swab or reagent from another box, because everything is just specific to that box and that lot number, and that is guaranteed that it should work. So we're going to go in about 1/4 to 1/2 inch and go around each nair at least 5 times. If I had congestion or snot or something on this side, I would start on this side. I will pull the swab out and I will go in the other side using the same swab. But if there was no visible congestion, it didn't matter what side you go in. Go around each nair at least 5 times slowly. Pull the swab out and go on the other side at least 5 times. Pull it out. Give your reagent a little shake, and you want to hold the reagent vertically above the top hole. It's very important to hold it vertically and not slanted. If you hold it slanted, the drops will be bigger and it can affect your test. We're going to go right here in the top hole. 6 drops, about 1/2 inch above vertically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to get the swab. We're going to go in through the bottom hole and go up to the top hole. Okay. Make sure you keep the test flat at all times, because this is a lateral flow. From the clockwise, at least 3 times. 3 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to close your little adhesive, set your timer, and wait 15 minutes. If this test works properly and correct,